In Mon Bazou's recent update, I rebuilt the new Prinz Hatchback from the ground up. I plan on upgrading this car to its max potential by swapping out the stock engine, turbocharging it, and upgrading the suspension. Hey guys, it's TRIZE here, and let's start our rainy Monday off where we got a lot of rain going up in here, or it is raining. And second of all, like I said, the Prinz Hatchback from the recent update is complete with poutine. Since our poutine needs are getting high, eat it right now. And before upgrading the hatchback, I might as well sell the maple syrup barrels, including the big ass container in the back of my truck, is because in the last video, I never even sold any of the barrels or the container in the back, which this is full in the back of the container. Same thing with every single barrel, which I need to sell at the Maple Syrup Federation. So let's sell these right now and earn a little bit of profit. And now for the selling part, I don't think you can just drive over the trailer with the barrels in place. Maybe I'm wrong, but it's a stupid way to do so. So that's $200 right there. We got more to go. Let's just do it manually, how you're supposed to do it. So this is going to be a total of 11 barrels. That's $2,200 worth of barrels. And in the container in the back, I believe it's 1,200 liters, which equals to 6 barrels. Let's see, am I right? Is this 1,200? 1,200 liters, so $2,000. So $4,200. And now, let's talk to my boy Roger, and talk about buying the parts for the Prinz. What's up? Fresh tire smell, nothing better. I didn't do a burnout, dude, so might as well start. Wait, do I have the nitrous for the Konig? I don't think so, but we only got one mount and 2 bottles. For the Prinz, let's just do it right now and get the nitrous in here. Next time I'll do it in the Konig. Because of my hardcore save, I no longer have because I legit freaking died. Is that I had nitrous, I think I had nitrous in the hardcore save, and literally died off of maple syrup needs or something like that. It said I was good in maple syrup until it said, nah, it ain't right, fool. It just said otherwise, and then I died. And the Prinz engine, $5,200, $88.99, why not? Especially being a 6-figure fool, $108,671.20 at the moment, and for the muffler, I guess connect the one I got for the Konig. Was it a single pipe or a double, like, muffler looking pipe like this? I can't recall. And for the turbochargers and performance parts, $33.50-ish for the turbocharger. Damn, that cold air intake is extreme, man. And wasn't the LSD transmission like $4,000? Yeah, $4,300 freaking dollars, and I'm about to be under 6 figures once I buy something else. Hello, Bus Volume 32. Screw you, Richard. Tried to offer you weed before, but you said, nah, don't do drugs, kids. It's like the DART program's gonna be on your way as real soon. But this is Canada, not America. I did not mean to buy that. I already got a freaking manifold, which is a damn turbocharger, but whatever. Maybe one day I'll switch it to an NA setup and go back to TC, vice versa. You know, it's by the final seat, so I got pretty much all the parts here, from performance parts, the seats, the suspension, like the sway bars, and up front, of course, the engine, suspension. Everything all race-related for the engine and the other components, the transmission and all that stuff too, and might as well change the color to Dandelion and mid-grade kind of truck color. Okay, let's give this a try. According to my Google searches, this is a pure desert tan color. Let's start off with the hood. A little too much. And good, so this is what it is, but according to Google, this is the tan color. So instead of the old pukey yellow color, the one I was kind of disappointed about the results, I think this seems a smidge better. I don't know. I'll let you guys know in the comments. Should I revert to the old color, like the old yellow color, or keep it to this color, or go back to the old days of Mon Bazou where it first started out with the red truck color, which I need to go back to the hex values, like the red, green, RGB values, and try to replicate that red color off the truck that you first get in this game. So anyways, you can leave your thoughts below about the color of this truck. Keep it or change it. Alright, back in... Wait. Is this the new two-tone garage according to the patch notes with the bug fix update? Instead of a white-ass garage, you got white and red on the inside. Looks a little tacky, but it'll do. So anyways, let's start things off with pimping this car out by putting the jack stands on, change out the tires because I already got some sports tires. Where are they at? universal OEM wheel. These are the sports tires, so I'll put these on, change out the brakes, change out the suspension, change out the engine, turbocharge it, and all that good stuff to basically pimp this bad boy out to be on point with the racing Konig. Instead of being a rear-wheel drive sports car, wannabe race car, this will be a front-wheel drive wannabe race car sports car. And the engine had a nuclear explosion. Just freaking drop everything with the manifold and all that stuff. So what I dropped, the manifold and the intake. I was trying to get the intake out for a while, but I guess just undoing the engine just did all the work, as long as the bolts are still in place so that I can cover them. Once I swap out the performance engine, starting right now. So the performance engine, I can paint the head, so engine. Good. Now for the turbocharger, that's the, here, turbocharger. Where does this go? Oh, right there. And can you still change the wastegate sound? I just saw it. Wastegate. Nice. Nice. Jeez. That 30 pounds of boost you're running? And Mr. Intercooler. This goes obviously up fronty, yeah? Let's add the LSD. Manual plus LSD, the transmission. And then after that, it's just mainly adding the tires on here and doing the suspension once I bolt down the engine. Oh, and I swear, to get to the front suspension, I already did the rear suspension, this is already gone. Saying this is front-wheel drive and it's connected to transax and all that stuff. Do I have to remove the transmission here to get access to the front suspension and prepare to swap these out, which I'll probably do it by this tonight, and really put this car to test on Tuesday? Alright, transmission off, and so the suspension's no longer connected to the transaxle, to the suspension and the transmission. Am I missing a bolt? And shut up, bitch. Because of course you can see at the front of the engine bay, this is all gone in terms of the suspension with all the 3 bolts on top and 1 on the bottom. And they're currently not connected to anything other than the 2 bolts with the wheel bearings or... swear. I think I undid the transmission for nothing. Alrighty boys, it's a Tuesday, and still making adequate progress in terms of the suspension and all that good stuff, so it's just the A-arms, the actual suspension coilovers, the strut bars, seats, and we're pretty much done. Just a few more components to go, and a ton of components to bolt on. So here's the last bolt, which I believe goes to the A-arm, and I think we're all set with the car now. I'm going to adjust the camera a little bit later, probably at the racetrack, seeing it's like about 9 a.m. right now. So I'm going to double check everything before dropping this. I think we're okay. I think we're all set, but before I do so, let's hop in the car and get out and see if I missed any parts. Let's just look underneath the creeper. So in terms of the creeper... yeah, we're good underneath, and I believe it's going to be the same thing up above, and hello bus volume 33. Dudes, listen to some smooth jazz. Yep, engine looks pretty good, strut bar, sway bar. Yeah. What if I start it up? Okay. Let's go to neutral and rev it. 8,000 RPM! But I got the universal gauges, so let's put those on and do some other things too. Yeah, the nitrous. And the seats also. And where does the mount go for the heck of it? I know it's in the back like the Konig. Oh, here. Cool. And putting the final touches on the front seats. So here's the final bolt. And we're all set with this car, except keeping the stock tank from where I found it. So let's close the hood, drop this bad boy, and might as well go to the track outside of town and see what it's like doing some drag races, circuit races, road courses with this car. And not only that, look at the junk I've been masked. I need to go to a frickin' decoration store sometime and buy some shelves for all my junk with the seats, the old parts of the old truck, the Konig, the Prinz, and all that good stuff. So as we head into town, let's give a drive with this car with all the sports tires and all good stuff, so for it. Ooh, front-wheel drive ass burnout? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Damn, even this car is a lot zippier compared to Konig. Look, about a 100-mile-an-hour turn past the Dodge Ram 1500, get around your ass and... focus, dude. And how about... the bolt? Hold up, I didn't even bolt the... I didn't even bolt the freaking nitrous bottle. I just slapped it there and called it a day, didn't I? Alright, open up the hatch and redo everything. So where do I bolt the little thingy at? So use the rusty ass bolt. Is it a 12? Where do you go? Here? I think we're good. So get in the car and get out and... Damn it! You need 2 bolts. Alright, are we now good? In, out, and... Perfect. Now, we can go into town without any problems to talk to my boy Chef and Cameron Pacini's. Hey yo, Chef, you like my new car? How you doing? Good. Yeah, that's my car right there. Can I eat your poutine for $5? Yeah, I already did. Alright, so what's it like driving a straight line here so we can go past the Honda Accord in 120 miles an hour, and we're going through some fog, some foggy-ass, stereotypical Quebec, Canada conditions. Are we gonna hit 160? So here's 200 kilometers an hour. That's 150. Let's just keep going straight. Screw this. But I don't know about this road as I literally dodged a damn truck. Yeah, let's hit the brakes. Oh yeah, that was the correct call. So about 160 miles an hour. So coming up to the little timesheet here, let's see where do we stand for the Konig and the race car, and that's the to-do list to claim for the race car. Where's the sheet at? Oh, it's in here. So here's the sheet for the drag times for the race car, Konig, and track times, including the old truck for the road course track. So let's see if the Prinz, let's start out by doing a drag race. Let's see if this Prinz here will take down the race car and get an under 8.9 second time. And the Konig was a 9.4, but that's due to the sheer amount of wheel spin with that car. But this thing has wheel spin, but at least this wheel spin is controllable, unlike the Konig where it's uncontrollable. Unless you like hella detune the engine or put the traction control at like a level 10 or something. So line up at the line, get up to the line, stop. Wait, stop. There we go. There we go. All right. 1, 2, 3, go. Here we go, first gear, we go. Into second gear. Could've waited a little bit longer in first gear. Third. 9.07. If I would've done better in first gear, I probably would've been like an under an 8 second time. Oh, I forgot the nitrous. Let's arm it. Do power 2. Alright, here we go. 2, 1, go. Perfect reaction time. 60 kilometer an hour first gear. Nice. 8.937 seconds. Just a tad a bit away to the race car. I'll probably do NOS at second. And go. Perfect time. Go. NOS, we go. Third. Still on a NOS. 8.616. Screw it. Let's just go level 3 on the NOS and do one more before we put this to an actual racetrack as we get stuck. Yeah, we're high-centered. For the heck of it, let's check out the ECU because I got a performance ECU in here. The wastegate. Oh, there's no traction control. Well, it's front-wheel drive, we can handle it, so turbo, do 13. No, 12. Do 12 on the turbo and max out on the power for the nitrous. Okay, final attempt with the drag strip. 1, go. Perfect reaction, and again, around 65 kilometers, NOS. Wheel spin. Wheel spin. I tied. I tied of an 8.616. Now, how about the regular oval track, the speedway layout? Back up a smidge. Are you kidding me? 2, 1, go. This would be my in lap. So first gear. Damn, I think first gear is like 70-something kilometers an hour, I believe. How will handle a corner? Brake here. Downshift. Ooh. Wow, this thing can get down the corners pretty well. I think this will be my best lap time. Stand by. 19, but I think that's probably best for this car or best of all time. I don't know. Probably best for this car. 16.538. I'm kind of timid on the corners where it kind of understeers a bit and then has... Let's see here. Kind of understeers a bit because it didn't slow down that much. But once you get down to like 110 or below 110 kilometers, that's where you start to get down in the apex of your corner. Make that proper left-hand turn, but it appears to do this a little bit too quick with my entry and a little slow by exit speed. There we go. No, that's a corner. That's a corner I want to shoot for. 16,392. Damn, kind of winning way too strong. 16... It's almost 15 seconds. Sub 16 seconds right there. Almost got exactly 16. 16 seconds, 7 milliseconds. 15,899. I think I'll stop there for the circuit. Now let's wait for this to disappear. What's my fuel? I need fuel. Let's wait for all this to disappear and do the road course. And after that, we'll smoke the competition by the street races, see how much distance we can get for all 3 of the racers. So here is the road course layout. Getting my grid space. Stop right there, 2, 1, go. Good launch. And first gear ends at 75 kilometers an hour. That's where you actually top out with the red line, minus all that wheel spin there. Second gear, pretty much around 130. And here is the somewhat tricky part. Calm down here. Into right. If I would have been the race car or the Konig, I guarantee I would have wiped out back there. This car is on another level. Look at that, 110 kilometer exit. You can't do that with the Konig. 48 seconds, 45 milliseconds, and I'm coming in hot right here. How the hell did I miss a checkpoint? That's good enough there, mate. Good enough. Damn it, don't choke this goddamn lap. I'm doing a 50-50 grind on the edge. Damn it, I was running a good-ass lap. But I still managed to get a best lap time, so second gear, I kind of found the meta. Is you kind of slow down, go to second gear, and kind of like redline through the corner, and then upshift until you exit the corner. 44 seconds, 269. That is very nice, but I'll probably do one more lap, maybe 1 or 2, and then do the street races. I think I'll probably do the street race. It's going to be a terrible ass lap. And the final lap I'm doing is a 52 seconds, 635 milliseconds. That's a sick ass front wheel drive drift. Y'all agree? So where do we stand in terms of time for all this? So the Prinz, yes, it beat the race car, and it definitely smoked the Konig, which I believe it just says without NOS. And of course the Prinz has NOS. But unfortunately, with the Prinz, it can't match up with the race car. Same thing with the oval track. It still can't match up with the race car. Well, with the track, it did smoke the Konig by over 2 seconds. And with the oval, it's a 15-second car versus the Konig, it being a 16-second car. So about a 300 millisecond difference between the two. So now, let's go into town, do some street races before I die of either maple syrup or energy needs. Hey, yo, Anthony, while you spawn in, don't talk about Rust. I want to talk about whooping Michael's ass. Same thing with Luke and Tom as I, in his Sunfire pulling up. Well, let's hurry up and do these street races before I, and die of, or that too. So, Mike, want to get your ass smoked in a front-wheel drive car like yours? Pontiac Sunfire versus Prinz? AKA a wannabe Mitsubishi Colt? I guess so. He was just gonna take it. And just like that, a time of 13 seconds, 16,476 milliseconds. I think that's pretty much a record in this game of all time. So next I'll do Tom because it's a pretty short race, so that is my best. So 1927 will be my time to beat with the Konig versus this Prinz here. And okay, we're now lined up. 1, go. Perfect launch and perfect turn. Suck that, Tom. So, I guess my Konig did better. Alright, this is gonna be very risky. I'm gonna die of this pretty soon in terms of my maple syrup needs and my energy needs. So once I do this race, I'll go to sleep. So line up. Perfect. 2, 1, go. Watch this. He's gonna be in my rearview mirror really soon. And he is. Uh-oh. Look at my maple syrup needs. I'm literally about to exceed my maple syrup needs pretty much at the end of this race, so best time, crash here, tabernacle, and get out the car, sleep. It should regress the maple syrup needs just a smidge. Will I be correct or no? It did, but will remain true. Yeah, just drink some maple syrup, and I'm good. Yo, Chocola's and Normand. Hey, I grabbed some maple syrup. Yes, thank you. Thank you for reminding me to drink maple syrup as you give me the French-Canadian approval. You're welcome. So after pimping out the Prinz to its max potential by swapping out the engine, upgrading suspension, and adding some racing accessories, this car is the ultimate driving machine, compared to the Konig, the wannabe BMW E36. That car can easily spin out due to it being rear-wheel drive. You have to either combat the wheel spin by maxing out the traction control in the ECU, or feather the throttle to control the car. With the Prinz, you really don't have to do either of those. You can mash on the throttle and not have to worry too much on losing control. This is probably the biggest benefit in the game, even though this car is front-wheel drive. So anyways, that'll do it with Mon Bazou. And for those who are interested in this type of content, please be sure to like and subscribe so you won't miss out on any videos like this in the future. So this is TRIZE Rising Up, and signing out.